Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News Now. Happy Monday. Hard to believe it's already August 20th. Where is this year going? Some people are already pulling out their pumpkin spice lattes and stuff because we're getting so close to fall. Right? Ron, am I right? Ron Hoon joining us live to talk about all the day's top stories and headlines. How are you doing?
I'm just doing great.
Good.
It was a warm weekend,
Yes.
but hey, you know what? September is coming.
Right, we're waiting. It's right around the corner.
And there's a lot of excitement building for the Cardinals.
Yes, football.
So much curiosity about both the ASU Sun Devils with their new head coach, Herm Edwards. And then down Tucson way, you've got Kevin Sumlin now running the show for the Wildcats. I mean, it's going to be absolutely fascinating.
Speaking of the Sun Devils, do you think the stadium's going to be done? Are they still working on it?
Well, it's going to be done to be able to play football games, but it sounds to me like they still have, a few final things.
Yeah.
You know what's really interesting is if you go back and look over the years, so the Pac-12 signs this deal a few years ago, a new TV deal and other money. So anyway, all of a sudden, all the universities are like, whoa, we are going to build the most amazing, incredible stadium since Jerry Jones spent $1 billion in Dallas. And some of the early plans for that Sun Devil Stadium look really fascinating. They were going to put almost like a scrim or a screen, very lightweight, around the whole horseshoe that they could do like light shows and lasers. It was all various Google images. But in the end, the other thing was they were going to create a view corridor so that if you're in the stadium, you can look right out onto the water.
Yeah.
And see people on their little kayaks or the ASU rowing team or whatever.
Tempe Town Lake, that would have been awesome.
It would have been, but then somebody came up with a plan to create like thousands of jobs and create a new complex of high rises. So that was what they ended up going with. But yeah, no, it's really interesting. Kind of what's going on in the Pac-12. A lot of questions about the people that are running the league, but the individual teams are good.
Yeah.
They're so fun to watch. We'll see. I can't wait to see this whole ASU experiment this year with Herm Edwards. Yeah.
And also the no re-entry this year. That's new at the stadium.
Yes, that is new. And basically like a new stadium. So you got a new coach, means a whole new look for the team. And hey, look, from what I have never personally met Herm Edwards. I've just watched him on TV.
Right.
Few people are more like motivating and inspiring than Herm Edwards. I think by the time it's time to actually play a game, which, as John Roy on our assignment desk, the first words he said to me when he saw me this morning are, 2 weeks to go, Ron.
Right. College football. It's coming, everybody. I hope you're excited.
And we also get excited about it for the other reason, even if you don't like football, at least it means it'll be football weather.
Right.
And then we'll be in the 90s.
Exactly.
And then we'll be in the 80s.
Exactly. Did we actually hit 110 yesterday? I don't even know. It was so
I
warm.
don't know. I could look it up, but I know it was supposed to be like 108.
I thought we were done with that. We were hoping.
Yeah, I know. It comes back to bite you a few times.
I know. All right, we're going to switch gears completely. We have two plane crashes to talk about. Left-hand side is footage from the ground this morning, right-hand side from Skyfox. So this is the latest. This is this morning in Deer Valley.
Yes.
And we've learned that one person has died as a result of it. And, I mean, of course, the FAA, the NTSB is going to be investigating, so we know very little information, but we do know a single-engine home-built Acroduster is what they're calling it, crashed under unknown circumstances just off Deer Valley Airport around 6:50 this morning. So you can see on the right-hand side of the screen there's Skyfox zooming in on the wreckage. And when they say home-built, like I look at this plane and it looks like a regular manufactured plane.
Yeah, it really
to me.
does. I mean, that was the first thing Troy and I were on the air, and he's like, looks almost like a vintage, World War II era type aircraft. But this is a really popular hobby for a lot of people. I mean, imagine, you got a lot of people who are car people and they love to buy cars and fix them up. Imagine basically creating your own plane and then being able to fly it. It's got to be such a sense of accomplishment. But in this case, this homemade aircraft did not perform the way that the pilot and the owner of it wanted to. Now, it is interesting, Pilar, because in most instances, all of our airports, starting with Sky Harbor, if you think about Sky Harbor, it's not like you've got a bunch of larger buildings off the end of either runway.
Right.
In fact, you're kind of heading out to the dry bed of the Salt River. And so, it's the same thing out in Mesa. They've got orange groves around their airport out there, around Falcon Field. And here at Deer Valley Airport, there is a lot of open space. And so when they came off the end of the runway, which we did have Skyfox show us, all of this happened within, I'd say, within 1 mile. Somewhere between a half a mile and a full mile of the end of the runway. So they just had, a matter of seconds, not even minutes, to try to make a decision. And, they try to create enough of a safe space that an aircraft, unless it's coming down nose first and there's nothing you can do. In this case, it does look like the pilot tried to make a successful emergency landing.
Yeah, right there on the roadway.
And almost might have made it. But then, as you can see, there were a couple of other vehicles that looked like they were damaged. The thing about it is, to have one person survive a crash that looks that devastating, that's a miracle in itself. Yes, one person died, and the original news conference that was held out there around 8 this morning, they were working to determine if it was the pilot that was killed or whether it was the passenger. But in those final few seconds, that really can make the difference between life and death. You come down to a clean space. Here you are at Deer Valley and 7th Street, a couple of big wide streets to choose from, but at 10 minutes to 7 you have a lot of traffic on it. So obviously the plane did not go up in flames. If there was a fire, it was minimal and was doused quickly. But again, we pan right over to it there, and you can still see most of the plane, even though there's plenty of wreckage. No real sign of fire, so that at least gives the people on board a fighting chance.
And they're saying the person they took to the hospital was in stable but critical condition. And I do want to show the scene from this weekend in Camp Verde, where 2 people were killed after this small home-built plane crashed in north central Arizona, Camp Verde, on the way to Flagstaff.
Yeah.
So that's the scene here.
Okay, so you had a couple of older guys, I believe. If I'm remembering from when we did the story earlier this morning, one was in his late 60s, the other was in his late 70s.
Yes.
And so you had 68-year-old Glenn Tenniswood from Camp Verde. He was piloting, and a friend of his, Ron Walker, 78 years old, from Camp Verde. And you wish that something like this had a happier ending.
Yes, Yavapai County Sheriff's officials saying the wreckage was found in a rugged terrain Saturday night southeast of Montezuma Castle there in Camp Verde. Crews were recovering the bodies of the pilot and passenger yesterday morning, and the National Transportation Safety Board officials were on the scene to begin investigating the cause of the crash. I think it's common practice for both the NTSB and FAA to respond to plane crashes like this.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So in one like this, again, with this sort of the homemade aspect to it, sometimes it's a little bit difficult when we get on scene and our images are so tight, to really have much perspective as to where this went down. But again, it looks like, despite the presence of some larger bushes out there, for the most part, there was a bit of a desert area where they might have been, but I do think that ravine, just that small ravine, might have been enough to jostle the plane and break it into 2 pieces.
Have you ever been a pilot? Have you ever flown your own aircraft, whether, being trained at the time or anything like that?
No, I actually thought about it when I graduated from high school. And so it was on my radar screen. Yeah. And I was going to I had considered taking pilot's lessons, but I also was thinking, because I was working in the high school, during my high school years in radio, and I thought, well, maybe I'll pursue that, or maybe I can get a big-time radio job.
Yeah, and I take it you chose radio?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a big top 40 station, which, by the way, today is National Radio Day.
Oh.
And so I actually went to a reunion here 40 years later from the... it was a pretty good time, big size radio station up in the Great Northwest called KJRB. And so that launched my career, and so I have them to thank for not being a pilot. Otherwise, I was actually going to go that route. Instead, I got a job at the radio station.
Yeah.
In San Antonio?
Yeah,
Okay.
and here, KTAR and
Okay.
KTSA in San Antonio.
What did you do at KTAR?
I was an anchor reporter.
Well,
years ago.
now, Pilar.
I feel like a lot of newsers, though, especially those who are in television, they either started or at some point dabbled in radio.
I actually think it's the best way to go.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have a while there where you can actually work on the audio portion of your delivery.
Yes.
And it does make you an overall better broadcaster because, I'm sorry, but every once in a while you run across somebody who has a great look.
Right.
And might have a lot of smarts up here, but then they start to speak and you're like, whoa.
Yeah, the delivery. I feel like I found my voice in radio. I really do.
You do have a great voice.
Thank you.
It's true. Yeah.
All right, well, I think we could all expect President Trump to take to Twitter today on a Monday, right?
Yeah, sure.
He mentioned everything, Ron.
Yeah, he did. He says, go and study Joseph McCarthy because Joseph McCarthy, that's a dark day in our nation's history. And he says that is what's happening now with the Russia witch hunt is it makes Joseph McCarthy look like a baby. So he's pretty still unhappy about it. I thought the most interesting tweet was him saying, hey, you know what? If James Brennan wants to go ahead and sue me, the former CIA director, or John Brennan, the former CIA director wants to sue me, bring it on.
Yeah, I hope John Brennan, quote, this is what he said, the worst CIA director in our country's history,
You
brings
just had to throw that part
lawsuit.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it will require all of his records, texts, emails, and documents that not only show the poor job, but then how he was involved with the rigged witch hunt. I do believe that John Brennan was always on the president's radar screen.
Yeah.
But when he was out there screaming the word treason, when Trump was in Helsinki, I think it went beyond the radar screen. I think there was probably steam coming out of his ears. I mean, come on. Treason is potentially punishable by death.
Yeah.
Pilar. You can't commit treason in this country. And at the same time, you better not accuse somebody of treason unless you've got 100% proof. So anyway, Brennan is actually getting pushback now from others in the intelligence community, including James Clapper, who gave an interview this weekend saying that some of Brennan's remarks are becoming an issue. So I think there are a lot of other people in the intelligence community who wish he would maybe just fade away for a while here because he's become such a lightning rod.
Yeah, but again, these tweets started about 6 hours ago, so that would have been 4 here in the morning, 7 o'clock Eastern, of course, because they're 3 hours ahead. And literally Mueller, collusion, Brennan again. Will Bruce Orr, whose family received big money for helping to create the phony, dirty, and discredited dossier, ever be fired from the Jeff Sessions, quote, Justice Department? A total joke, the president said on Twitter.
Yeah, well, a number of people who've been involved with that whole thing have seen their jobs go away. So
yeah.
I think there's going to be a larger debate on whether or not this whole idea that, when you retire from government service, you are afforded a nice pension. And so the fact that people have been maybe using the system, I mean, it's one thing to use the system to then be a voice that a future president can lean on, and you call a Brennan, or you call a Clapper or a Condoleezza Rice or somebody else and say, hey, I need some advice from you. But on the other hand, if you're just taking all the top secret information and trying to make the most amount of cash that you can off of government information and doing it on the side as basically like a side hustle as a commentator, or even working on a board of directors or those kinds of things, I think they're going to take a closer look at whether that is going to continue.
Yeah. All right. Final top story for this Monday. Taking a live look here outside the courthouse where the jury is in day 3 of deliberations in the Paul Manafort trial after taking the weekend off.
Feels like it's been going on longer than 3 days.
Right?
Yeah. But, I mean, they did want to have a definition given to them of what is reasonable doubt. So I think that means there's got to be some negotiations ongoing where, and this would not be at all unusual that you have people of different opinions a few days in, and somebody's saying, well, hold on, I do have reasonable doubt. And then a discussion unfolding over what exactly that means. So you go to the judge. Now that you've got it, then that enters into the deliberations. So a lot of people felt like this was the number one case. After that, you got to drop quite a ways down. I mean, people want to make sure that the Russians do not interfere with our elections anymore. But somehow, after all these hours of investigating and testimony under oath and everything, their number one case is a tax case against Paul Manafort.
Yeah.
So,
Next month, the former Trump campaign chairman is scheduled to go on trial in D.C. on separate charges, including witness tampering, conspiracy to defraud the U.S., and failing to register as a foreign agent. So even when this trial's over, this will be not the last that we hear of Paul Manafort.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see.
Okay, well, maybe we'll have a verdict. They got the camera all set up. Maybe we'll have a verdict by the end of the day.
Yeah, so they are reviewing all the evidence from the trial, including testimony from 27 witnesses and hundreds of exhibits prosecutors presented, including financial statements, loan applications, tax documents, emails, and photographs. So, long day ahead. We're going to be waiting. Ron, thanks for joining us.
You bet, Pilar.
More news now in just moments.